The monsoon season is just one of the many challenges facing farmers in India. Maliram lives and works just outside Jaipur in Rajasthan, one of India's low-income states. Here his family keeps livestock and grows a variety of crops, from chilies and beans to sorghum, mustard and wheat. Maliram knows all about the challenges facing farmers in this region, particularly with storing his crops in the right environment.
मेरे भी आम किसान के पहले भंडारण व्यवस्था की कमी थी। फसल क्रॉप्स को रखने के लिए भंडारण की व्यवस्था नहीं थी। अब NCML कंपनी आने के बाद में ये वैज्ञानिक टाइप से सुव्यवस्थित भंडारण व्यवस्था प्रदान की है, जिसमें हम माल रखते हैं।
The quality of crops often deteriorates if not stored properly. Maliram now takes his farm produce to a company called NCML, where he can store the produce in a safe and dry environment.
In India, the estimate is that post-harvest losses are anything from 10 to 25%. And there were two main reasons. One is the paucity of good quality infrastructure. The second is the paucity of, or the gap in good quality preservation services. Now we are addressing both these issues. And in our warehouses, the handling and storage losses are less than 0.1%. Once they come into the warehouse, the farmer is sure that he'll get the entire stock back without quality deterioration, get a good price for his produce.
At NCML, the farmer's produce is first weighed on a lorry and then graded before storage in an NCML warehouse. These mustard seeds are being graded.
When the produce comes, we take the samples and get it tested within the laboratory. That grade is clearly written on the WHR warehouse receipt.
तो वो भंडारण की समस्या के साथ साथ ही NCML ने जो हम माल रखते हैं उसके लिए वो वेयर हाउसिंग रिसिप्ट प्रदान की जाती है। उस रसीद के ज़रिए बैंकों से लोन मिल जाता है और जो बिचौले पहले बिचौलियों के ज़रिए जो माल बेचने के लिए मजबूर होना पड़ता था आधी रेट में, अब NCML कंपनी के वेयर हाउस में रखने के बाद में प्रॉपर रूप से हमारे को माल की कीमत मिलती है और जो बिचौले से बेचते हैं उससे डबल भाव मिलता है।
Crucially, a warehouse receipt also enables farmers like Maliram to be able to borrow money from the banks. Banks lend money on the basis that food produce stored in the warehouse keeps or increases its value.
Traditionally, banks, being commercial entities, required some kind of comfort that the farmers would repay loans. So they wanted some collateral. The farmer had produce, but there was nobody to certify either the quantity, the quality, or the value of that produce. So when the farmers actually approached the banking system in the past, they were asked that either you mortgage loan, gold, you find some other collateral, you mortgage property. The farmer had nothing but his produce, against which he wanted credit either for his consumption needs or for the next crop. And that is where the gap that we filled in.
With warehouse receipts from NCML, Maliram was able to borrow money from the bank to pay for his children's education. His lifestyle is considerably more comfortable now.
तो मेरी आवश्यकताओं की पूर्ति बैंक से लोन लेने पर हो जाती है और माल बेचने की ज़रूरत नहीं है। पहले आवश्यकताओं की पूर्ति के लिए मजबूरीवश माल बेचना पड़ता था, जिसके लिए मेरे को आधी रेट ही मिलती थी। अब डबल पैसे आ जाने के कारण खेती भी सुव्यवस्थित रूप से हो जाती है, बच्चों की पढ़ाई भी सुव्यवस्थित रूप से हो रही है, आगे रहन सहन में भी।
But for NCML, setting up this system had its challenges.
One was the whole issue of putting these risk protocols and systems in place. Second was to market this new idea among the financial system, the banks, and stakeholders. Third was to reach out to these stakeholders, because farmers were not exposed to these new instruments. And we had to educate, create awareness that these are instruments which are going to add public value, which will add value to this produce.
To date, NCML has helped nearly 5 million farmers with agricultural services, including warehouse receipts. CDC, the UK's development finance institution, supported NCML in its endeavours and invested over $640,000 through fund managers Rabo Equity in 2011. CDC is committed to making investments that have a development impact in the low-income states of India and help farmers like Malaram. As well as helping farmers, NCML provides jobs for 1,600 people and 25,000 indirect jobs. It's a company that is now expanding rapidly and which can help millions more farmers like Malaram. With its investment in NCML, CDC is helping to create jobs as well as incomes for farmers in India's low-income states. Whatever the weather.